Yeah, boy, that's right. We definitely back, with this podcast, alright. This music podcast updates, alright. Let's definitely take it back a couple of days ago, okay? What I mean by a couple of days ago, I'm talking about March, obviously 14, alright, 2023. Yeah, so we're in a couple months away from summer. I'm definitely excited. Summer bash, you already know. Summer 2023, it's definitely going to be off the hit, off the lid, alright. You guys already know what's already going to be happening at the moment. Obviously, mamas and papas over there in Mexico. Obviously, it's definitely a bash out there. So, obviously, shout out to, obviously, you guys are obviously out there, making that, man, just making the stage lit and stuff. So, but yeah, let's definitely go over some more news, alright? So, if you guys do not know, obviously, iHeart Radio Music Awards will be, happening, alright? So, they need, Kravitz to host and perform, right? Also, this is pretty crazy too. Lotto has also joined the performance line, so she will most likely be, definitely performing, right? Like I said, Amy is definitely the host and performing during the 2023 iHeart Music Awards, alright? So this event is gonna be live on Dolby Theater in Hollywood, alright? That's where the Oscars actually held, alright? But this, obviously, this date will be on March 27th, alright? So it's definitely going to be on Fox, so make sure you guys obviously stay tuned to that, alright? So, obviously the Oscars that took place on Sunday night, alright? So, obviously Lenny sang called All Angels, a song from his 2004 album, Baptism, over the memorial spot, right? So, definitely, this is what he definitely stated, I'm thrilled to host and perform at the 2023 iHeart Music Awards to celebrate the best in music. Definitely went on saying the show will feature some great surprises, surprises and unforgettable performance that the music fans across the country won't want to miss. All right, so that's definitely gonna be happening. Along with Lotto, obviously joined previously announced performance lineup, which includes the 2023 Icon Award recipient Pink, Kelly, uh, Keith, Pat, and Neil, along with Mani and Cody and Coldplay, right? Will also be live performing from Brazil, right? So apparently that will be taking place out there. Obviously Taylor Swift will receive the 2023 iHeartRadio Innovative Award throughout. She won't perform, but obviously LL Cool J that hosted last year's iHeart is set to make a special appearance, alright, at this upcoming event. Along with additional categories that iHeartMedia has announced its nominees for Songwriter of the Year and Producer of the Year, right? So these are your guys' nominees, alright? Amy Allen, Ashley Gourlay, Justin Tranter, Amir Fetty, and the team, alright, are nominated for Songwriter of the Year. Allen and The Dream were also nominated for the Grammys inaugural Songwriting of the Year and non-classical awards, alright? Now this is crazy. So for Producers of the Year that has actually been nominated so far at the moment is Blake Slackton, Jack Antonoff, Kid Harpoon, Lewis Bell, and Tyler Jason, alright? Those are who are definitely nominated for Producer of the Year. Alright, so Antonoff won Producer of the Year, non-classical, at the Grammys on February 5th for the second year in a row. Now, in the 10th year in the iHeart Music Radio Awards that celebrated the most played artist song on the iHeart Radio station and the iHeart Radio app throughout the 2022. Also, if you guys are not downloading the iHeart Radio app, make sure you guys download the iHeart Radio app, right? It's definitely on the App Store and the Google app, or Google Play. If you guys have like Androids and stuff, it's definitely on there, right? Well, it should be on there. Alright, so obviously fans are voting are definitely determined by this year's for best lyrics, best music videos, best fan, obviously Social Star Awards, favorite tour photographers TikTok Pop of the Year, favorite documentary, favorite tour style, favorite residential, and favorite use of a sample. Right. So definitely these are the categories that will be mentioned in this year's iHeartRadio Music Awards. All right, along with social video will close on March 20th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. Right. So Eastern time, I want to say this is definitely around maybe around 2. That will be taking place at 2:59 p.m. Alright, for all categories, fans can vote on Twitter using the appropriate category and nominees hashtag or by visiting iHeartRadio.com awards. Alright. Now, obviously, executive producer for the iHeartRadio Music Awards are Joel Gallon for 10th, Plants and John Skis, Tom Pullman, and Bart Peters. Alright, for iHeartMedia. Along with, heading towards this event, fans are tuning into live red carpets, pre-shows, obviously breaking news and exclusive iHeartRadio Music Awards content. Make sure you guys visit the iHeartRadioAward.com/awards, alright? Again, just to, clarify for this, iHeart will be aired on Monday, March 27th at 8 through 10 p.m. Eastern, live. Alright, definitely going to be, on Fox, alright? So, this event is also heard on the iHeartMedia radio station nationwide on the iHeartRadio app, right? So like I said, make sure you guys download the iHeartRadio app so you guys can hear you guys' favorite nominees that are being awarded for, for Producer of the Year, Artist of the Year, and along with Fan Base, or Best Fan Army, Best Lyrics, Best Music Videos, Social Stars, Favorite Tour Photographers, Video Pop Stars, favorite documentaries, favorite tour style, favorite residentials, and favorite use of a sample, right? Now, we still gonna get into, obviously this as well, right? For the awards, obviously we have, Quote Love wins Music Podcast of the Year at 2023 Music iHeart Podcast Awards. Obviously, Charlemagne the God presents his awards, alright? So obviously, that will be definitely presenting. Questlove won the best music podcast of the year at the 5th annual iHeart Podcast Awards on Tuesday, March 14. All right. This virtual event hosted by actor. Okay. Give a little brief second for this. All right. So obviously at the 5th annual iHeart Podcast Award on Tuesday, March 14. This event, virtual event hosted by the acting comedian Brian Bogner. Like I said, I do pronounce your last name wrong. But obviously video stream on iHeartRadio YouTube channel and Facebook page, and podcast on iHeartMedia radio station nationwide and iHeartRadio app, right? Top of that, Charlemagne the God presents the award to Questlove, host of Questlove Supreme. This adds Questlove's growing trophy collection, which includes an Oscar for directing Summer of the Souls and 6 Grammys, right? Supercast Bob Castis opens the 2023 iHeartRadio Podcast Award, right? Now, Jason Alexander and Peter Tilden obviously is presented for Fan Vote Podcast of the Year award as Last Culture Stins, Matt Rogers, and Bao Yang, thanks to Mark Maron and Snooki for paving the way in the podcast, right? Zach Braff and Donald Fusion presents Nicole Bayers. Presents for Fan Vote Podcast of the Year awards. Alright, so obviously no. So Zach Braff and Donald Fusion presents Nicole Bayer, host of Why Won't You Date Me, the best comedy podcast of the year. Alex Brosty later presents Bayer with her second award of the night for best overall host. Alright. Now, comedian Isel is awarded for a new Best Overall Ensemble Award to Jason Bateman. Bateman. Sheen Hayes and Will Arnett of Smartless, right? The show also features by Mahim, Balik, Colin Cowherd, Malcolm Godwill, Damian Green, Bethany Joe Lenz, Enrique Santos, Angeli, and much more, right? So obviously, exclusive producers for the 2023 iHeart Podcast Awards are John Skees, Tom Pullman, Connell Bragney, and Bart Peterson for the iHeart Media, along with Devantes Media Studio founder Ivan Dubsky, and showrunner Jason Bill. All right. So those are definitely the runner-ups at the moment. All right. We're still not sure, obviously, for all that conclusion. All right, on just yet. Those are just basically on the runner-ups. All right, for that moment. Alright, we're definitely on March 23rd, so that's in a couple days away for that. Now, obviously, the 2023 CMT, Iron Music, obviously Blake Shelton, Keith Urban, and Carly Pierce added to 2023 CMT Music Awards performance lineups. Also announced are Lainey Wilson and also a co-host, Kelsa Berlini. Alright. So for that, for the CMT Music Awards have revealed additional to 2023 performance lineup, welcoming Blake Shelton, Carly, Cody Johnson, Keith, Lainey, and CMT Music Awards co-hosted by Kelso, right? They will join previously announced performance Carrie, as well as CMT Music Awards co-host Kane and his wife Kaden. Okay, so the CMT Music Awards will be taking place at Moody Center in Austin on Sunday, April 2nd, airing live on CBS and streaming live on demand at Paramount Plus, right? So if you guys definitely want to watch it through Paramount Plus, make sure you guys obviously download the app. It's on the App Store. It's on the Android Play Store. It should be on the Android Play Store. All right. So obviously we also released the year nominees, earning 4 nods. Video of the year. All right. For female video of the year, along with collaborative video of the year and CMT performance of the year. All right. Wilson with 3 nominations each are Johnson Brown and the first time nominee Jelly Roll. Johnson is nominated for Video of the Year, Male Video of the Year, and CMT Performance of the Year. And Kane and Kaylin Brown clips for Think So is up for Video of the Year, Collaboration Video of the Year. And Brown, like I Love Country Music is up for Male Video of the Year. Jelly Roll is up for Male Video of the Year and Breakthrough Male Video of the Year. He is also nominated for CMT Digital First Performance of the Year for his performance of Son of a Sinner at CMT All Access, alright? So obviously, Bellarmine is up for Video of the Year, Female of the Year, both for her first visual. Pierce is nominated for 2 honors, Female Video of the Year and CMT Performance of the Year for her collaboration with Lan Rams and Ashley McBride. Correction if I do pronounce your name wrong on that. Alright, on the Rims, On the Way Ticket from CMT, Crossroad, Laney Rims, and Friends. Alright, Shelton, On My Body video is up for Video of the Year, while Keith is nominated for Video of the Year as well as CMT Performance of the Year, right? Now, when it comes to this, obviously Drew Barrymore is hosted the 2023 MTV Movies and TV Awards, alright? So obviously this film and MTV Star has won 3 global popcorns when it comes to this, alright? So it is set to host the 2023 MTV Movies and TV Awards live from Baker Hangar in Santa Monica, California on Sunday, May 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and Pacific Time. So obviously this event will honor achievements in both movies and television across script and unscripted. Obviously Baymore, infamous daytime talk show, debuts on September 14, 2020. In January, that show was renewed for its 4th season. So if you guys did not watch it, make sure you guys watch it. Alright. But definitely moving on, Baymore has 3 Golden Popcorns as awards at the show, which is known. She is Adam Sanders won Best Kiss for The Wedding Singer back in 1998, and Best On-Screen Team for 51st Date back in 2004, right? She, Cameron Diaz and Lucy Liu won the same awards, Best On-Screen Team for Charlie's Angels back in 2001, right? Speaking of that, definitely nominated for Best Talk and Topical Show at 2022 MTV's Movies and MTV's Awards. Alright. Drew Barrymore shows was one of 2 daytime talk shows to be nominated in the category. Both afternoon talk shows lost to Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. So in 2022, which is basically like, I want to say 3 years ago, Barrymore and Sandler also was also nominated as Dynamic Duo at MTV's Awards Greatest of All Time, alright? So this is the 31st edition of the show and the 6th to joining honors movies and TV, alright? Obviously 2 years ago, MTV broke the show in 2 and presented awards for films and scripted televisions one night and awarded for reality TV shows following that night, right? Now last year the 2 shows that still distinct aired on the same night. This year 2 shows will be rejoined, alright? So Vanessa Hudgens and Tashia Adams were hosted of last year's shows, with Hudgens hosted the first half of the film scripted television series, and Adams hosted the second half of the awards and reality television, right? Executive producer for the 2023 MTV Movies and MTV Awards are MTV Bruce Yelmer, Winnie Plout, and Vanessa White-Wolf, along with Dan of Thieves, Jesse and Jack Vick, and Barb Bialski. Jackie Barber and Alice Portugal are executives in charge of producing, and Lisa Larissa serves as a music talent executive, right? Obviously, special awards from last year went to obviously Jennifer Lopez, Jack Black, obviously for Comedy Genius Awards, Bethany for MTV's Royalty Awards. So that's definitely going to be taking place for the 2023 MTV Music and TV Awards, alright? That'll be happening on May 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Pacific Time. Alright, so make sure obviously you guys are in tune for that, alright? Now, Billboard's music and much news awards for 2023 dates and sets, alright? So, obviously, the 2023 BBMAs shifted from its regular spring slot for a new full day, right? So, obviously, you know, for some bizarre reason, obviously, they're, you know, switching that date to format because it's basically not fitting in the schedule at the moment. So, you know, once they do figure that out, once they do figure that out, obviously, you know, let's just say, you know, it doesn't switch, it just sticks to, you know, what it's supposed to be. But obviously, at the moment, you know, this is one of the biggest events in the U.S. calendar. The BBMAs is set for November 19th, so man, that's definitely further down the line. That's well, you could say that's like near Christmas. Well, not even near Christmas, but you know, near Thanksgiving wise. But it is definitely set for November 19th, with further details on the show will be announced at a later date. Organizers at Billboards and Dick Clark Productions announced today that happened on March 16. All right, so basically, they basically already said this is the date that it'll be happening. All right, so the switch up we'll see at the BBMAs return to cooler months, traditional spot for ceremonies early year. Along with debuting in 1990 throughout 2006, BBMAs took place back in December. In addition to 2011 onwards was held in May, with exceptions on pandemic interruptions 2020 shows which rolled out in October, right? So unfortunately due to coronavirus, which you guys obviously seen and you guys obviously, witnessed, this basically didn't even happen in October, so obviously that's glad that's been happening from that date of COVID to after now. Obviously it's been happening. Alright. So obviously the fourth up and coming event is follow up to the 2022 BBMAs held last May 15 at MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. That's definitely hosted by Sean Diddy Cobbs, alright? Now, when that happened, obviously the Weeknd has 17 nominations. Doja Cat 14. Entering the ceremony was top 2 finalists. Olivia Rodrigo won 7 awards. Ye, which is definitely known as Kanye West, bagged 6. Drake and Justin Bieber both claimed 5. Taylor Swift snagged 4, and BTS emerged with 3 awards, more than any other group or duo at the time, alright? Now, the BBMAs celebrate the hottest names in the contemporary music today, with winners determined by performance on the Billboard charts, alright? Now, the awards at 2023 BBMAs are based on music consumption's reflections on Billboard top charts, dated back in November 19 from last year's throughout October 21st, so 2023, and it's taking into account that fans can interact with music, include audio, video streamings, albums, song sales, radio airplays, and touring, alright? So, obviously, if you guys are definitely showing love to your guys' obviously favorite artists, you guys have enough time to vote until October 21 from obviously 2023. That's when obviously final cuts will be there to end it. So you'll see your definitely favorite artists that will be taking home nominations. When I mean taking home nominations, taking home trophies. That which is basically presented by you guys, obviously, because you guys hear the music on a constant basis. You guys hear it on the live radio. You guys hear it basically on Pandora, Spotify, wherever you guys hear it. So make sure you guys definitely take into that approach. All right. You guys already know what's the deal with more music news and updates. All right. I'll be headed to sports updates in a couple of minutes or so. So this is definitely just live at the moment. All right. Also, make sure you guys stay tuned for more podcasts when it comes to music and sports. All right. Right now, I am definitely uploading a vlog. All right. For our upcoming date, I'll be definitely there on Friday. I'll definitely post on my Snap or my Instagram page as well. So thank you guys for tuning in today. Obviously podcast, radio podcast for your music and sports updates. All right. Like I said, tune in for sports updates. If you guys are definitely within the sports, all right. If not, it's cool. Check it for the music podcast much later on, all right.